Sick of lychee martini? Tired of cosmopolitan? And had one too many Long Island tea? Well, the good news is bartenders these days are a lot more adventurous with mixing cocktails and will be happy to take on customized orders. You want something that is a little sour, a little salty, and reminds you of the sea? No problem for these three new age mixologists in this episode of R.age. In fact, none of them shied away from Razor TV's hyper-local cocktail challenge to make alcoholic mixes out of some of our most famous local dishes. First to take the test is David from Bar Stories at Haji Lane, and you can't get more Singaporean than chili crab.
So we're doing a chili crab cocktail here. We're not exactly using the same flavors of a chili crab, but we're going to do it in the same spirit of a chili crab. And what we're going to do is we're going to flash roast some cherry tomatoes. The base will be tequila. And we've taken 5 crabs and we put it in a big stock pot and we've actually reduced this. So this is a crab reduction, and that will give it its crab flavor. We're going to put some shiro miso in there, which is white miso. Has a really nice savoriness to it, slightly sweeter than normal miso, and that kind of gives it its body. Now this is the part where it gets a little messy, and we're gonna season it with a little Worcester sauce and some celery bitters, and I'm gonna use a slight hint of agave, which is from the same plant that they used to make the tequila. This gives it a slight bit of sweetness. And we're going to add the white balsamic in and the crab stock. A little bit of wasabi for spice as well. And we're going to shake it up. We're going to shake it up really slow because we don't want to put too much air into the mixture.
Add a pinch of ocean-themed garnish and the chili crab cocktail is complete. And now the taste test. Infused with crab essence, the salty drink does remind me of a crab dish. Not so much chili crab, but an alcoholic crab bisque of sorts. Fans of savory cocktails and seafood will definitely enjoy it. Next up, can David turn the king of fruits into a fragrant alcoholic drink?
The other cocktail is a durian cocktail. And before I had a durian and chocolate ganache. Really love the flavors, so I'm going to take durian and chocolate flavors for this cocktail. And we have some durian here that my colleague bought for $80. I don't know whether he got ripped off or not, but I was told he did. We're going to take some durian. So this is about that much. 2 types of chocolate liqueur. We're going to start off with Mozart Dark. A milk chocolate liqueur as well from the same brand. Really nice. Slight hint of butterscotch just to give it some sweetness. A little bit of some hazelnut. Gives it a nice nutty kind of taste. And we're going to finish it off with some chocolate bitters. Also complements the bitter components of the durian. Just a slight hint of sugar. To sieve out all the pulp and stuff.
And with a little boat filled with fresh durian and a surprising sprinkle of pop rocks that will explode in your mouth, the durian cocktail is complete. The durian flavor in this cocktail is surprisingly mild, perhaps neutralized by the more earthy taste of bitter chocolate. It's sweet enough for those who love the prickly fruits, but not so overempowering that it will scare away the non-fans. And for the final test, how will salted eggs fit into a cocktail?
I was eating dim sum late at night for supper, and we had a liu sao pao, which is a kind of a salted egg yolk custard bun. And so we've taken those flavors and we've made it into a drink. Before this, we did a homemade salted egg yolk liqueur, and we're going to use Gosling's rum, which is a dark rum, hints of vanilla that we kind of want in there. And I'm just going to boost it up with a little bit of vanilla bean paste and a touch of vanilla syrup just to give it some sweetness as well. We're going to balance this off with a little bit of Greek yogurt This is a Buddha's hand citrus. It has a really nice smell, perfume to it, and that will give us some balance without being too sour. And we're just putting some milk foam on top. This is kind of to simulate the bao. I'm just going to flame it a little bit, just to give it some color.
And ooze out it did. The golden yellow salted egg cocktail was surprisingly sweet, reminiscent of the custard buns served at dim sum restaurants. The grainy egg yolk gave the cocktail a texture that is unique, making this my favorite of the 3 flavor cocktails by Bar Stories. In our next video, the bartender at Barcode takes up our challenge. Chindo cocktail, anyone?